On a better track, they have won 11 of their last 16, dating back to April 18th.
That's really good. And they also improved to 16-4 last night when they scored at least 4 runs. Tonight looked a little bit different. Let's bring in Reggie Chatman right now. So, Reggie, looks like we had a pitcher's duel tonight.
Yeah, and it was a couple lefties leading the way. Career start number 300 for Chris Sale, who was coming off his best start of the season, throwing 7 innings of 10 strikeout ball against Colorado. Meanwhile, it was Andrew Abbott for the Reds, and here's your Reggie Chatman fun fact of the day. Tonight was just the 4th lefty start Atlanta has faced all season long, and it looked like new territory for this group. Abbott looked like he was taking Atlanta to school. 8 strikeouts in 5 innings of scoreless work. Meanwhile, Chris Sale, even better. How about 6 2/3 innings, 10 strikeouts? We head to the 9th inning. Reds up 1-0. Michael Harris steps up to the plate looking to be a hero. Dylan Fairchild at first, and Michael Harris is headed down the line into the gap. Dylan Fairchild on his horse coming around from third. The ball goes into second base, and the throw home is late as Fairchild gets under the tag, and we are tied and headed to extra innings. Same score, bottom 10. Intentional walk brings up Marcell Ozuna, who's sending everybody home happy. The single scores Verdugo from second. That is Marcell Ozuna's 6th career walk-off hit. That's 3 straight wins for Atlanta. They win 2-1 your final in 10 innings. All right, meanwhile, in AAA, here's a familiar face. Ian Anderson making his first start for the Stripers in 2025. Anderson went 3 innings, allowing 1 run, 5 hits, and 2 walks with 1 strikeout. He's back with the Braves organization after a short stint with the Angels. The Braves designated Anderson for assignment last week, and after he cleared waivers, he rejoined the Stripers. All right, it has been another successful season for the Atlanta Vibe. In just the team's 2nd year, the Vibe finished the regular season in 2nd place and had a 13-game win streak towards the end of the year. Now the Vibe are gearing up for their semifinal match on Friday and are ready for the Orlando Valkyries in the playoffs.
They're a really good opposite, Brittany Abercrombie. We got to find a way to slow her down. Their middles are 2 really strong middles, so if we can serve really tough and disrupt their offense, that'll be huge for us. And then we have some really nice offensive weapons as well, so if we can pass and be in system, that'll make our lives easier. So it's all going to come down to serve and pass.
I mean, Orlando has some really great hitters, and you know, they're a tough team to play. I think we match up well. We've played them well all season. It's been competitive every time, so I'm excited to play them again.
All righty, the NHL playoffs have been electric. Meanwhile, here in Atlanta, several groups around Metro Atlanta continue to push for an NHL team to return to our state for the 3rd time. Former Gladiators head coach Derek Nesbitt is moving to the front office of the ECHL team in order to continue growing our sport in the state of Georgia. Maria Martin sat down with him and also asked him why NHL's return to Georgia would make a whole lot of sense.
What's your reasoning why the NHL should dip their toes in the waters here for a 3rd time?
Yeah, obviously it's one of the biggest cities in the country, right? As far as the corporate side goes, there's financially, it makes a ton of sense to be here. Jared Youngman in our office, who came to us from Utah, one of the things he always says is everyone's a hockey fan, they just don't know it yet. And I believe that. I think it's hard to bring someone to a game to think that they're going to go out of there going, that was boring. Like there's not a chance.
And he's right, man. I've seen some of these scenes from these Game 7s around the NHLs. These playoffs have been going on. It is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, folks go bananas over that, so that'd be cool to bring it here to the A.
To bring it back to Atlanta would be awesome. Of course, they're looking at different spots to potentially put it. Something we're definitely going to be watching out for. But right now, if you have a chance, go watch some of this NHL. Okay. It's incredible stuff, and maybe we'll be able to have it back here in the A.
All right, thanks a lot, Reggie. Hey, why is a good time to have an emergency savings on the other side of the break?
Looking to get